You want to take your game to the next level, you got to have the right accessories. So what I'm about to show you guys is unboxing a couple of accessories right here. If you have never seen, you've got the PerfecDraw. You can go to PerfecDraw.com. That's actually perfect without the T. It is a combination draw poker and nubber. So whereas you see a lot of people make those, they make those jeweled nubbers. It basically looks like a knitting needle with some jewels on the end, and those are cool, you know, but they're not as functional as this. Cause see what this is, if I can. So I'm trying to do this with one hand. So you take it out. You see those? You see how that looks? Almost looks like the end of a screw, but not really. Because what these allow you to do is to poke on the end of a cigar, like so. So like what you do is, like, say if you're smoking this cigar, right? Say if you're smoking this, and you know, once you clip off the pigtail, let's say that it's a little bit too tight. What you do is you just take this and you stick it in the end, and it'll go about yay deep, and you just twist it and you pull out just a little bit of tobacco at a time until the draw was loose. And then that's as a draw poker. As a nubber, all you end up doing is like you would normally do. When it gets all the way down here and say the cigar is still good, but it might be burned a little bit too hot, you take this and you screw it in the end, pick up your cigar and smoke it. This is probably the best, and I will say the absolute best new invention when it comes to the actual cigar itself, enjoying the cigar itself, that I've seen. There are a lot of draw pokers on the market, ranging anywhere from 99 cents on up to whatever they cost. None of them quite compare to this. This is absolutely the best I've ever used. Because the difference between this and a lot of the other ones is that with the other ones, they're just like a needle, and you poke it down the foot of the cigar, and it pokes a hole down the middle. But what that does is it pushes the tobacco out toward the edges, and sometimes it cracks the wrapper. But it also makes the inside of the cigar burn faster. So it burns like concave instead of convex. I think I got those words right. You know, it burns like that instead of like that, like it should burn. And then that's definitely not what you want. But moving right along, we've got these things are very popular, especially right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Michael Noel Leatherworks, made right here in Charlotte. I'll show you something here. I've never really been into pouches and bags and all that kind of stuff. I always thought they were a little pretentious. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing pretentious about this. Because, you know, I like functional. But I also like functional with a little style. It doesn't have to be snazzy or over the top. But as long as functional with a little bit of style, it's right up my alley. So we've got, on this side, you've got the cigar carrier pouch, which holds, these are 54 ring gauge cigars, Toro size. So it holds about 3 cigars. We've got 3 cigars here by Carolina Blue Cigars. Go to carolinabluecigars.com. These are Habanos. They also actually come in a Maduro, Habano, and a Connecticut. And on this side, we've got the pouch for, it's a little tight because it's brand new. It's never been used before. You know how leather is. It has to be used a little bit. It has to give a little bit. So we got the pouch for the torch. We got the pouch for the cutter. Very functional, very practical. I encourage you to take your cigar game to another level and get you this pouch and this draw poker nubber. And also pick up you some Carolina Blue Cigars while you're at it. Deuces.